Today's date is May 25th, 2023. We're going to look at some Prizepicks props that I'm looking at tonight for the NBA. We got one NBA game that is Miami at Boston, Game 5 of the Conference Championship. It was just announced that Gabe Vincent is out, so Prizepicks has pulled a lot of their lines right now, especially on the Miami side. But we're going to work with what we got so far. The little review from last night, 2 picks I gave, Austin Nola, he ended up not playing, and the pitcher that I gave you, which was Martin Perez, only had 3 strikeouts, so he did not go over his lines of 3.5. Thought he would make it, but he didn't do it. So let's get right into the day. First player I'm looking at today is Malcolm Brogdon, Boston. We're looking at his points prop. It's 9.5 at most of the books. Prizepicks, of course, has pushed this down to 9 to make this a difficult decision. Now, this play is based on the last 2 games and hopefully what we see tonight in his playing time. His minutes has really went down in the last 2 games, playing only 16 and 18 minutes in the past 2 games. In the past 2 games also, both in Miami, you can see one game he didn't score, which he just shot horrible on a game on 5/21. And the last game, he didn't shoot well either. He didn't play well. So I'm not sure what coach is going to do. Is he going to give him back his minutes when he's at home? The books are kind of leaning toward them not doing that. Also, look, he only took 6 shots in the game prior to that and 5 shots in the last game. That's just not enough shots to even get to his prop of 9.5. It's just really not. If you really think about it, a player shoots about 40% from the field. It's just not enough shots to get to the prop of 9.5. Prizepicks have lowered it to 9, as I say, which makes it a little bit more interesting. You can see Brogdon playing better in home. Benson is not playing. That means we're going to see probably more of Robinson, more minutes from Strus, whose defense isn't that great. So we could see a little bit more from Brogdon tonight. So if you look at here, let's look at the books. Let's get rid of this. Brogdon is a pretty heavy favorite to go over at most of the books. And I see what they're looking at. Same thing I'm looking at. I'm thinking back at home, he may have a better chance to get his minutes back. And if he's producing, coach is going to let him get his minutes. It's just those last 2 games in Miami, he did not play well. So I'm leaning toward the over on the 9. 9 is the prop on Prizepicks. So I'm leaning toward the over on 9 points for Brogdon. Second play we're looking at is also coming from the points category. And we're looking at Jimmy Butler. His prop on the night is 28.5. Projection around 26.73. I think Jimmy goes for it all tonight. I think he tries to put the dagger in Boston, especially if the game is close. I think we're going to see aggressive Jimmy tonight, and I think we're going to see people like Strus, Martin, just kind of follow his lead. So I like Jimmy to go over 28.5. He went over 28.5 last game, and he really wasn't playing that great. He had 29. I think he goes for it tonight, and there's really nobody on Boston who can stop him. The only thing I think that can hinder him is he's just missing his mid-range shots. But I'm going to take Jimmy to go over 28.5 tonight. So those are two plays that I like. Go ahead, like, subscribe. Those things would be greatly appreciated. It really does help my channel. It really helps my channel, so I appreciate it. Just go ahead and hit that like button. If you don't do anything else, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. The tool that I use to help me analyze these props is props.cash. To the left of your screen, you will see a link to props.cash, and you can use my code WISEGUYBETS to get 25% off, and the membership is like $19 a month. That brings it down to $15 a month. If you don't have Prizepicks, there's a link down in my description. Go ahead and sign up for Prizepicks. It's a lot of fun. Also, there's a link down there for Jock MKT, something else that I've been trying out. I'm going to have more videos on that. But that is all I have for today. Until the next video, peace.